dope niggas.
The other part, you know, stop sign, make a right. This was the part of the neighborhood that niggas do something, you going to jail. I just had a prank call, not this weekend, but week before last. Laws pull up, they walk up, they say, I know this gonna sound funny, we don't even want to ask you. That's the high school I went to, Smiley. I think they made the movie Lean on Me based off Smiley High School, no cap. I went on a run for like 9 months and I didn't get a chance to graduate. I ended up catching a murder case, 11th grade.
What is your definition of a boss?
I think Rick Ross said it best. A boss is one who's gonna guarantee we all eat.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Riding with Ree. And this week I have G Baby, the owner of Truth. Welcome him to the show.
What's going on, y'all?
Okay, so G Baby, where we going first?
We're gonna ride down Homestead and then I'm gonna take you out of my neighborhood, Rootwood, where I grew up at, my stomping grounds.
So you born and raised on the north side?
I'm born and raised on the north side. We don't really have too many like projects and shit like that on the north, you know what I'm saying? Everything on the south side was built first, then they worked their way this way. So we don't really like have projects and shit like that on Homestead, but you know, it get dangerous everywhere.
Yeah, they do.
I'm from Riverwood, you know what I'm saying? We like the last neighborhood on Homestead, smallest neighborhood. Like I was raised in Riverwood, but like I down there and hustled in every neighborhood on the north side, you know what I'm saying? Fifth Ward, Rosewood, Fontaine, like I down there and had trap houses everywhere, you know, so pretty cool though. You know, I seen Cal interview and I seen he was like, you know, north side can do some things without it being in trouble, like.
And he right, because y'all can have that, like y'all get together on Homestead and y'all can have a block party. On MLK, they shutting that shit down. It's laws everywhere.
Yeah,
they're not going for it.
You see, because MLK, like, just like they got multiple hoods, like, them niggas just really know what it is. I think the north side be, like, more family orientated, you know what I'm saying, on some shit, like, you know what I'm saying. Over there, it's a bunch of, like, you know, projects and little duplex and shit like that, which is people from everywhere, you know what I'm saying, migrating to that side. But on the north side, it's more like, shit, I got cousins in the mountain, I got cousins in Fontaine, like, you know what I'm saying, I got cousins in Fifth Ward, so it's just, you know, when people come together, if it's a problem, it gotta be, you know what I'm saying, it gotta be really serious for a nigga to come outside and do some bullshit on the north, because everybody know everybody.
So how was it growing up in a single parent home? Was it like?
My mama hustled, you know what I'm saying, and this woman ain't never had a job and raised 2 kids, ain't never had a job, you know what I'm saying. So she was a jack of all trades, you know what I'm saying, and that's where I get a lot of my game from, you know. And it was good at first because, you know, she was a hustler and all the niggas fucked with her, you know, all the hustlers used to be at my house and shit like that. But somewhere around when I think I turned maybe 9, you know, she started smoking crack and shit. So my house turned into the crack house. That's when shit got kind of hard, you know. But she did the best she could, and you know, I look at it like you done your job. You know, I made it to 18 without dying of being locked up forever. You know, so she done the best she could. You know, she was going through a lot. I know it was hard for her, so I don't really blame or judge her. On my street, shit, my great grandmother whooped anybody kid ass. I grew up doing that era. Like you do some shit around the corner and thought you got away with it. Somebody suddenly come outside and whoop your ass because my neighborhood's so small, everybody know everybody. You know what I'm saying? All the old people, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I remember being a kid and being way around the corner. My grandma leaned out from the clouds. I can hear her from anywhere. I don't give a fuck if I was at the front part. I can hear this woman from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in this house. And I think it built a lot of character too, you know what I'm saying? It gave me my respectful traits, you know what I'm saying? Yes ma'am, no ma'am, that should take you a long way, you know. And they taught me how to be respectful, you know what I'm saying?
So do you think that's what's missing from today's society? Because the youngsters, they seem like they just all over the place.
I think that is, like, I feel like their parents are becoming too acceptable to things that our parents wouldn't stand for. Like, okay, just in general, parents nowadays, most parents let their kids say a cuss word or two, this and that. My grandma, shit, better not do no, let them hear you cussing or, talking. We didn't have options when we was kids. These kids it's optional if you're gonna clean your room today or, shit option. They can actually talk back, like, you know what I'm saying? If my mama say my name and ma'am don't come behind it, you know what I'm saying? Anything other than ma'am will get you fucking beat up. Like, she was raising boys, so she used to punch us down. that belt wasn't working. She used to punch on us.
Y'all got a certain age, you can't use that belt no more.
That belt wasn't working. She used to punch on us. So I feel like that's why it is left. That's why it's so fucked up out here, because these parents ain't really just. And I don't blame, because they can't, you know what I'm saying? Kids that got so hip. Oh, I'm going to call CPS on you, mama. What?
Right.
My mom would have, what? Broke every finger. My mom, the threats was real back then, you know what I'm saying? Shit.
So you think it's like no fear in them?
Yeah, there ain't no fear in them. They don't install enough fear in the kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kids ain't tripping. Half the people don't even whoop their kids. You know what I'm saying? They don't whoop their kids.
Or some of them have a problem if somebody else whoop them.
Oh, yeah. Now, see, yeah, that's the big problem. Like, these days, kid get caught spray painting on the concrete or something, and your mama want to defend you. Shit, we get done doing some shit like that, whoever caught us can whoop our ass. Mm-hmm. Whoever caught us, you know what I'm saying?
That's how it was.
Whoever caught us can whoop a motherfucking ass. And it took them whoopings to keep us all in line, them punishments and all that shit. I just feel like it ain't no down. They don't whoop the kids enough, man. It's square business. Like, they don't install enough fear. You know what I'm saying? They leave everything up to option and spoil them too much. Like, yeah, nah.
And so you say you didn't graduate because you had a case, like you went to jail?
Yes, my 11th grade summer, I was in the 11th grade going to the 12th, the summer. I was trapping and shit. Guy come in the house trying to rob the house. Guy ended up dying. He got shot like 32 times, some shit. But,
wow.
I ended up with the case. They got shot by 4 different guns, and I ended up with a motherfucking case. So I went on the run for like 9 months, and they ended up pulling me out of the house. All the way down. They ended up catching me in a house in Riverwood. It like I say, my mama started smoking, so this guy Bird, you know what I'm saying, took me in like in my high school years, 9th grade, and because I ain't had no place to live. Our house got burned down due to her smoking and owing somebody some money, and they ended up burning our house down, so I had nowhere to live. So God took me in, you know what I'm saying, local hustler took me in and gave me some game and raised me, you know what I'm saying. And the law, SWAT, and all that shit ended up catching me down there, pulling me out the roof, out the attic. I almost got away from their ass on some shit. My foot went through the floor and they yanked me through that motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
You know them houses be in the attic is like big beam, little beam, and the way to get in our attic is a certain little part they could not climb it. They literally was searching around the house for hours. And I was making noise because the beams was off and I'm laying across them, so I was trying to get to this little flat part. I stepped right through the floor. They pulled me straight through the motherfucking floor. He's over here. I ended up graduating. I ended up getting my GED in the penitentiary, and that was a hell of an accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I would have known how good I felt getting my GED in jail, I probably would have got it out here. Shit, my stepmom came, my daughter came. I'm in jail, walking through. I damn near wanted to cry. They clapping and crying and shit. I'm like, you motherfuckers. I'm in jail. Y'all shouldn't even came, but it was a problem. I'm glad I did get it or whatever, because I wasn't bad at school. I was just, my mind was just somewhere else. I think when kids are like coming up and you, them parents that buy them Jordans and buy them everything. That's how my mama used to be before she started smoking. So once she started smoking, I still wanted that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like you'll do anything to get it. Yeah. That's what you're used to.
That's what I'm used to. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped out in the streets like no exaggeration, I bought my first pound of weed maybe when I was in the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? I was always like shooting dice and doing little come-ups before then. One of my partners was working at Fiesta, and he'll steal all they cigarette cards and sell them to me half price, and I go sell them full price to the corner store. I had all type of little hustles when I was to make the money, because once you install it, you know, you can't just stop getting it for them. They gonna find other means to get it themselves.
So this is your first business venture, or you had one before?
Okay. Yeah. I ended up coming home from jail in like 14 or 15, 2014, 2015, and crazy shit in the world, man. That's why I believe in manifestation and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Because I literally was in jail lying to an older nigga who I respected. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, G, what you finna do? You get out. You know what I'm saying? This and that. Now I'm just lying at the side of my head like, I'm gonna open a strip club. Cause I know I couldn't tell him no bullshit like I'm finna be driving trucks and this and that, cause I ain't never had no job before, like ever. You know what I'm saying? I never had a 9 to 5. And never, not even as a kid, I ain't never had a job. I always had a hustle, you know. So I told my nigga his name Weedy Mouse from 5th Ward. I said, he's like, man, what you gonna do? I said, man, I'm gonna open a strip club. Now at this point I had no like business mind or even knowing how to even start this shit. I'm literally just saying some shit. I get out of jail, I bump into Tammy the Tiger. I got out, I was having a little money and shit, and she was like, man, I got this club, you know what I'm saying? And I went and checked out the club. We ended up becoming business partners. It was called The Den. It was right down the street, it was on Jensen 2. And that was my first legal business venture, you know what I'm saying? 2015. I got a lot of game from Tammy, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to this business thing, because like realistically,
you didn't know nothing.
I ain't know nothing. And then when I got out, strip club was the last thing on my mind. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get to the bag, and it just fell in my lap. You know, we started talking, started fucking around. Next night, you know, we're going half on clubs and businesses. And then after we had the Den for maybe like 2 years, this building came available. We ended up getting this building, turning it into HK. You know what I'm saying?
All night. What do you think separates Truth from the other strip clubs?
Ain't no favoritism. You know what I'm saying?
With the dancers. With
the dancers, other stuff.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We respect money here. You know what I'm saying? So if you didn't pay your 20 to get in, shit, you gonna get treated the same as this celebrity who didn't pay nothing and want me to give them some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like Truth just a vibe, man. You know, it's not super. I feel like, you know, you go to the West, you're gonna spend buku money going to these strip clubs or whatever. You can't just really just go in, chill, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to be spending some money. It's a lot going on. They gonna move you out your section if you ain't spending. It's more laid back. Truth like realistically a family club, because every day, any given day, you can see my brothers here, cousins here, shit, my mamas, my aunties, you know what I'm saying? Shit, they all come through this motherfucker. So it's a family vibe, and it's just its own vibe, man. People can really just come in and be themselves. They ain't gotta be, it ain't just bougie, you know what I'm saying? I built the couches for motherfuckers to stand on, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers wanna stand on shit, you know? So, it ain't too many black owners. You know what I'm saying? It's black management and stuff at other strip clubs and shit like that, but it's not really no black owners. You know, so I just try to keep everybody safe, man. You know.
So is that what you think a dancer would say is the best thing about working here, is that it's family oriented, or what would you think?
Yeah, I think they would say they would like the more, they like the relaxed environment. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really be tripping. I might walk in and give every dance a shot. So me and my partners, like, you ain't gonna see no other strip club owners throwing no money. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we put it back in rotation. Like, since this club been open, I know I done spent those $75,000 of my money in here. You know what I'm saying? Just throwing money. You know what I'm saying? So I think they like the vibes. Like, it ain't super pressure. Like, You know, they know if it's going down and they making money, you know what I'm saying, they can always come ask you. If you ain't got your tip out, I front it to you, you know what I'm saying? It's more personal, you know what I'm saying, because they can actually see me and touch me, you know what I'm saying, on some shit. Like, if they got a problem, they can actually bring it to the owner, you know what I'm saying? You go to most clubs, you might not never even see the people who own the club. That's the high school I went to, Smiley.
Okay. What was Smiley like?
Smiley was the most gangster school in Houston when I was going there. They literally, like maybe, it was like my 9th grade year, it was still super gangster. After when I made it to 11th grade, they had literally fired every teacher, every principal, and just restart, like a fresh reset, you know what I'm saying, on some shit, because it was going down too much. Like,
niggas, so when you say gangster, was it like a lot of gangs,
yeah, it was heavy gang, like a lot of... It was heavy gang through there. You the blood or Crip, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was banging, you know what I'm saying? And all your neighborhoods, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause Smiley right here, right now we on Mason Road. For some reason, my neighborhood in school, we always fought niggas from Lakewood down here. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know, niggas don't have no problem, it's just from previous years. And Smiley, that was our thing. We always had beef with niggas from Lakewood. You know what I'm saying?
Well, why you think that was?
As far as Riverwood, I feel like they feel like we're more. They feel like we have more. You know what I'm saying? Like our parents have more. And when we get to my neighborhood, you'll see versus going through the rest of the neighborhood. So if you in Lakewood, they houses sit on bricks. In our neighborhood, ain't no houses sitting on no bricks. You know what I'm saying? So they thought we was like the uppity kid or whatever. Yeah. And so they wanted to pick and shit. You know what I'm saying? And people from our neighborhood, we ain't backing down from no fights, no type of aggressive altercations. You know what I'm saying? We going for it. But yeah, it used to always be big ass fights in the cafeteria and shit like that. Like I say, niggas getting caught at school with guns, and you gotta think about this, like, motherfuckers is from 15 to 17 roughly, and niggas having guns. Wow. Niggas was having guns at school and shit, and pounds of weed, like, not even exaggerating. Niggas was literally bringing pounds of weed to school because everybody smoked weed. Niggas wasn't buying a suite to go smoke on the crosswalk. Niggas was buying ounces at Smiley, like big ass dice games. Niggas was shooting
at the school.
Yeah, at the school. It was ridiculous.
Wow.
Smiley was ridiculous. That's when Smiley was smiling. I know at first it was still Smiley. It was different. It was a whole lot different. It was hard going to school at Smiley, man. You know. You had to most definitely know how to fight, and you had to most definitely be fresh, you know what I'm saying? Because a nigga will rag on your ass all day long at Smiley wasn't nothing but a fashion show, you know. But I didn't get a chance to graduate. I ended up catching a murder case, 11th grade, going on the run and shit like that, so I didn't end up graduating. But yeah, I was smiling. It was crazy up there. Dice games in the highways, niggas smoking. It was like, I think they made the movie Lean on Me based off Smiley High School, no cap. It was niggas with principals with the bullhorns, move expeditiously, yeah, all that was going on in Smiley. Niggas bringing guns, getting caught with guns. It was crazy when I was going to school.
What was some of the trials like you faced running a strip club?
Man, my biggest trial was stopping niggas from killing each other. Like, you know, for some reason, niggas like they'll be beefing in the streets and then want to wait until they see each other at my shit and want to kill each other. Like, nigga, you don't know this nigga stay or where this nigga hang out. You had to bring this shit right here. But once I kind of got it understood with the crowds and like niggas in the streets, like if you cause a problem up here, you're gonna have a problem with me tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? If not right then. Once I got that shit clear, everything got real neutral. We ain't had no problems here in over a year, no shootings and shit like that in over a year. And in club time, a year equal to 3 years. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to keeping the peace and shit. Everything else, dealing with the business kind of, I took to it like a fish to water, you know what I'm saying? I was raised by all women, you know what I'm saying? Single moms with sisters, so it's always been easy for me like to talk to women and shit like that. So I ain't had no problem getting girls here or whatever. And like that's what I used to do. You know what I'm saying? I used to be in strip clubs and shit. You know, crazy when Chris had I just posted a picture yesterday of me standing in the parking lot when I was 16. You know what I'm saying?
I seen the one when you was 17 and you was in HK. So did you know back then that you was gonna one day be the owner?
Fuck no. I was a little badass kid. Chris would tell you, like, he used to own this bitch. I was a little badass kid running with Bird. I used to always sneak up in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Pay his daughter. His daughter used to work the door. I used to pay her extra. G-Man, you know you too young to be in here. Don't you got school tomorrow? Yeah, so, you know, if you grew up in the streets, everybody cuz or bro, you know what I'm saying, and all that shit, you know, so when we done got past all that, I feel like this would be one of our best years, you know what I'm saying, because it's our third year. We done weeded through all the bullshit people, bullshit staff, you know what I'm saying, all the niggas who come around just to watch and start bullshit, we done weed them niggas out, so it just be smooth sailing from here on out, you know, we don't have no issues. I came from the second edition, but you can go straight and bust left at this First Street. Now this is my neighborhood. This is Riverwood.
Okay.
This is like the nicest part of the neighborhood. This is the third edition. Like I'm super Riverwood. My mama and my daddy from this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? My dad grew up in this house right here, and my mom from this other part, you know, stop sign, make a right. This was the part of the neighborhood that niggas do something, you going to jail. Sure, you try to hustle over here in this part of our neighborhood.
Neighbors don't play that.
Yeah, these neighbors don't play that shit. Your ass going to jail. You try some shit over here. Shit. It's the Civic Club on this side of the neighborhood. Like, they call this part of the neighborhood Riverwood Estates. We just Riverwood. This the estates on this side. Make a right. Barbara Jordan Park had plenty of fights up here. Partner say the neighborhood is so small. I literally know everybody on every street. It's been switching up over the years. More Hispanics has moved in, and I'm cool with that because we was fuck ups. You know what I'm saying? The Hispanics, they don't want no problems. They kids grow. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Make a left. Like everybody. Cousins, everybody stay, like, you know, there's so much family. I can literally walk in the house on every street. You know. Now this is my street, Hollow Oaks, make a right. And this is where I grew up hustling the curve right here. We grew up hustling. We used to say Miami block, money is a major issue. My house was the only house with palm trees in the front yard. So you talking on the Knicks tails back then, the Knicks tails church laws might be listening. But hey, we in Miami. And
with this one
with the palm trees.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a new house they just built. My house got burned down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, but this is the street I grew up on. You know what I'm saying? Miss Pope. And I know here, you know, it's a small neighborhood. You know, so but it always was some shit. My first time seeing a dead motherfucker was in this neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas try to rob this nigga I knew named Coy, and they was coming to kill him because he had sold them some fake shit or whatever, and I was just at the park. I had to be like 5th grade in the park playing basketball, hear some gunshots, make a left, hear some gunshots, and I would run to that side and see niggas dead, all of them not by the park. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that was different. You know what I'm saying? Actually seeing, you know, you see it on TV all the time, you hear about it,
but to see it is something.
Yeah, actually seeing it was totally different, you know, and it was right up here by the park, you know what I'm saying, and shit, that shit was crazy. And it's been a lot of situations like that over the years, shootouts and people dying, and you look at the neighborhood, you wouldn't even get those vibes, but it's like that.
If somebody was to come to you for advice as far as starting a strip club, or like what advice would you give someone? Like, would you tell them to do it, or just tell them, like, you know,
I would
what you'll be going through?
I would tell them, nah, it ain't worth it these days. Like, I'm making, we caught the ass end of this game, you know what I'm saying? And the city is getting so tight on it to where it's not gonna be doable in Houston city limits. Make it right, yeah. it's not gonna be doable. They making it tight to where the girl, they want girls to wear clothes covering up everything. It's just hard, man. It ain't easy. I feel, and it's an entire slow season. Like, it's like seasonal money. Like, I make money for the first 8 months of the year, but at the end of the year, get Christmas time, and
I think everything slow down.
Nobody want to spend no. Ain't nobody throwing no money around Christmas and Thanksgiving because shit, they gotta take care of their kids, take care of their family. I'll make a left. And like I say, the guy who took me in, Bird, that's what the laws ended up pulling me out of their house, out of their attic. This house up here to the right, where it's being struck at. Miss Bird, I love her to death. She took me in, his mama, let me stay there and go to school from there or whatever. And, I just had a prank call, not this weekend, but week before last. Laws pull up, they walk up, they say, I know this gonna sound funny, we don't even wanna ask you. We just got a report that the owner has the whole club hostage at gunpoint. You know what I'm saying? I bust out laughing at him. I was like, well, I'm the owner.
Clearly.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know, they stopped at the front door. They like, man, I didn't even want to come over here. You know what I'm saying? And they got back in their car and left. But when I went to court, my lawyer had pulled up all the calls on this place. You know what I'm saying? Since I own it. You know, and it be so many anonymous calls. I seen so much crazy shit that I didn't even know was the case. Motherfuckers lying saying it's underage girls or it's prostitution. We don't even have a VIP room. You know what I'm saying? The game is different now. You know what I'm saying? Girls don't even give lap dances here. They throw money in the sky. You ain't gonna see that one motherfucker actually sitting down getting a lap dance. Motherfuckers just throwing that shit. You know, it's more of a cap these days than anything. That's the big difference because niggas used to throw money on strippers because they was entertaining. They doing some shit. Nowadays, niggas just throwing money to cap on other niggas.
Yeah, see that they got money and stuff.
Yeah, just the shit on other niggas, man.
What is your definition of a boss?
I think Rick Ross said it best. A boss is one who gonna guarantee we all eat. You know what I'm saying? And that is just truest statement. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless if not one person walking here, my whole staff know they still getting paid. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure they eat. You know what I mean? So that's the best definition of a boss. It covers all angles from legal to illegal activities. You know what I'm saying? Like, whoever guaranteed putting the food on the table, shit, that's boss. You know what I'm saying? What up, Will? You know, shit. Okay. I had to be a good follower before I became a great leader. So right. You know, it was all I had a boss before. Even in, like, I ain't never had a job, but I've had a boss before. You know, so shit. I look at like my staff keep me want to keep this shit open because it's like my bartender Mary, my auntie, like, she down there like my auntie. If I close this bitch, where she gonna go work at? You know what I'm saying? My niece worked the front door, like, you know what I'm saying? I close, where the fuck she gonna work? You know, so and then like my people, they actually come here and all the time, and if I close, where they gonna go? Like, that's like one of my favorite parts about running a strip club. I ain't gotta go pull up on nobody for their birthday. Everybody in my family coming to see me for their birthday. Big facts. Like, everybody. I ain't his mom. Everybody. I know when it's somebody's birthday, I ain't got to worry about it. They'll be up here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So that kind of just motivated me to keep going. But all that type of shit, like, I didn't step out the streets to run a business to fight cases. You know what I'm saying? That's the shit I had going on in the streets. Like, I got this shit so I wouldn't have to be fighting cases and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's in the game, man.
Do you think you receive a lot of hate, or is it like a big thing, like as far as like competition with strip clubs? Like, some clubs may get more, you know, people than the other ones, or?
I'm gonna be realistic. Like, I literally have never hated on no strip club. I ain't never told nobody don't go over here, or told a dancer don't go over there. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like, yeah, a lot of other strip clubs hate on me because, and it took me a long time to like understand why. You know what I'm saying? Because, and I feel like they hate on me because, you know, first off, I got other shit I could be doing. You know what I'm saying? This they livelihood. You know what I'm saying? Niggas, they been doing this shit for 10, 20 years. You know what I'm saying? So they hate seeing a young person come in the game and just go all the way up just like that. You know what I'm saying? So it be hate and they be with some competition shit, but I don't know why, because there's so many people out here. And then I can't respect the niggas on the South, you know what I'm saying? Because they clubs, most of them, they be hating on me, and motherfucker, we an hour away from each other. The fuck is you hating on me for? You know what I'm saying? They do bitch shit all the time. It's like niggas, they literally, I'm fighting the case right now to keep this club open. You know what I'm saying? They trying to act like I'm a SOB, which is I'm not. It's a bikini bar, but I don't have a liquor license, so I'm not SOB in my mind. But I'm fighting the case right now, and it comes from other clubs calling. So I went up.
So you had like police running in, or no? Or like a raid or whatever?
Not really. That like the raids used to be like that. A bunch of laws come in grabbing a bunch of girls and stuff like that. But the laws that come here, like I've been on the street for a minute, so they already know what's going on. Most of the time, if a law pull up and they trying to like take a girl to jail or something, I catch them at the front door. You know what I'm saying? And hey man, what's up? What y'all need? You know what I'm saying? Because we're not doing nothing illegal. You know what I'm saying? When I first started, I used to run from the law. Laws outside. I used to go, you know what I'm saying? I'm a back door, go hide, you know what I'm saying? But
so what's next for G-Baby?
Man. The immediate next, but like I'm trying to get into like commercial real estate. With this club, this new club that we got, we not renting, we actually buying the building, you know, so I'm trying to get into buying businesses and renting it out to people, you know. And my gal, she in real estate school, well, she getting a real estate license or whatever online, and she into all that type of stuff. But me, I'ma just adapt. I can't tell you what I'm gonna be doing in 2-3 years, because if you asked me 3 years ago was I was gonna be doing this, I couldn't tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever God got in store for me. But please believe I'm gonna be getting some money. Like, regardless of whatever it is, I'm gonna be getting some money. Like,
so what is the biggest difference that you see from back then to now? If there is a difference.
Oh, it's most definitely a difference. Shit, it's different from even farther than that, from when I used to throw money, you know what I'm saying? And shit in the clubs, because I used to be in strip clubs every day. It's not a strip club in Houston that I ain't threw no money in, you know what I'm saying? So, the biggest change is like Instagram. Instagram has, social media has changed strip clubs, period, dramatically. You used to hear about the big meetings and all these niggas coming in clubs and throwing 10,000 and shit like that. It wasn't nothing for a motherfucker to throw 10, 20,000 in a strip club, because the times was different, you know what I'm saying? Instagram, like, girls was more exclusive, you know what I'm saying? If you see a girl at the strip club, you want to impress her right now because you trying to at least get her number, because you can't just go to Instagram, get in her DM and shit, you know what I'm saying? You have to actually interact with motherfuckers. So by them being so them being like so easy to reach out with this social media stuff, I think it slowed their money up. And also, like, back then, you know, you seen from the picture, we used to wear tees and forces, you know what I'm saying? And you got you a $10,000 chain on, and on the $10,000 slab shit, you living, you know what I'm saying? So it was easy for dope boys and other niggas to stack their money, because like ain't have money to fuck off in strip clubs, because niggas went rocking Dior, you know what I'm saying? Niggas went putting on no $30,000-$40,000 chains, you know what I'm saying? Niggas was having extra money to fuck off. So I think the biggest change is the money that's being spent in these strip clubs for it is tipped to the girls, you know what I'm saying? It done switched up. Back then they used to make way more money. Everything was you know, secretive, and you know, niggas ain't gotta worry about if they gonna get caught on Instagram doing this, you know what I'm saying, by somebody else's camera or whatever the case may be. You know, it wasn't like that. It was a different time, man. For the record, we are the top rated strip club in Houston on Google. Check the Google scope. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no shade to your strip club, but I'm just saying, you check the Google scope, we got more stars than everybody. I'm gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and we made it back to truth. And I know I've told you like a few times in private, but I want to just say publicly, I really thank you because you let us film Pussy Shack here.
Oh, yeah.
And so, yeah, I thought that was really real. So I just wanted to say thank you again publicly.
Man, I'm naturally not trying to hate on nobody. I just let them like all the up and coming artists, I let them shoot their music videos. This is what it's for. Like it's not really costing me nothing to let y'all film. They just shot a movie, Dirty Third, part 3 here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
I hadn't even asked them for no money. Boom Time surprised me, gave me $1,000 one day. I was like, damn, nigga, appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what this shit for, man. And I don't charge people, and I try to, you know. You never know when you're gonna need somebody. You know what I'm saying? It might be one day down the line, I need you like you needed me, you know?
Right.
And, you know, you'll be there for me. You gonna remember,
right.
You'll be like, damn, G did look out for me,
He
you know?
did.
So, I like to do that for people. Even with, like, at my studio. It's very private. I don't charge people for studio time. If you recording in my studio, is because I believe in your craft. All they have to do is bring their own engineer, and I provide the studio. Like Fast Lane, G, Jeremy, like these niggas that I've been like seen something in them, and like, you know, I don't even charge them to use it. Like, it'll come back. All my blessings will come back. You know what I'm saying? It'll come back.
And thank y'all so much for watching, and we'll see y'all again next week.